Experiment 27 deals with preparation of soaps and some detergents. Let's have a look at the Prelab review page. Question number 1 deals with specific safety alerts. And again, you look for the triangle icons. Question number 2 deals with disposal directions. Again, look for the garbage can icons. And these questions are not difficult. Their answers are found in the content reading or the procedure for the experiment. I do want to give you the answer to number 6, though, because that will greatly help you as you interpret the data for this experiment. It says, what procedure and observation are used to estimate the emulsifying properties of soaps and detergents? And the answer is the more suds present and the lesser amounts of oil droplets indicate good emulsifying properties. These samples are shaken with the soap or detergent, and the better the soap or detergent works, the more suds that you'll have at the top of the test tube. Let's have a look at the data and report pages now. Students have prepared a soap and detergent. Here's where they're tested. And in Part C, we look at emulsifying properties and the emulsifying ability. And again, you'll look for the presence of suds and the absence of oil droplets or oil scum. Each of these samples is shaken, and just as you would at home, if you shake a soapy solution, you'll see a lot of suds or foam at the top, and that's what you look for. You rank these then. If it's a good emulsifier, if the soap has worked well, for example, you'll give it 2 pluses. If it's fair, 1 plus, and poor or not at all, you would indicate a minus. Part B of this, the behavior of soaps and detergents in hard water. Hard water has calcium ions or magnesium ions or iron ions in it, and that affects the ability of a soap or a detergent to emulsify. What you'll look for in this case is the amount of precipitate that forms. Precipitate, of course, is a solid or a cloudiness in the solution. If there's lots of precipitate, you'll give it 2 pluses, 1 plus for a large amount, and minus for very little or none. In the second part of this experiment, first part deals with the amount of precipitate. The second part looks at the emulsification properties. So here again, you look for suds above the liquid. Plus plus means heavy suds, good emulsifier, in other words, plus for light, and minus for few or no suds. The next part of this experiment deals with alkalinity or basicity. And remember that soap solutions are basic, detergents are neutral. And what you'll look for as you test the reaction to red litmus and reaction to phenolphthalein are the colors that are produced. Part D deals with the reaction of mineral acid. And a soap solution and a detergent solution may behave differently. You'll look for the formation of a solid or a cloudiness in your observations. Table 27.5. This is just sort of a summary now. Nothing new here. You'll recopy your results from other sections. And then the questions at the end of the experiment. Number 1 deals with a water softener. And water softeners try to eliminate calcium, magnesium, and iron atoms and replace them with sodium ions. The question is, how do the added sodium ions influence the behavior of soaps and detergents? Well, I'll give you a clue. There are lots of sodium ions there to begin with, even before it goes through the water softener process. And that's sort of a clue. Sodium ions when you begin, more sodium ions afterwards, but how do they impact the cleanliness and effectiveness? And let's look at number 3. Sometimes that causes a little grief. The soil found in most dirty ovens consists primarily of fats or oils. Oven cleaners are very strong bases. So what we're looking at is the reaction of a fat or an oil plus a strong base. And of course that is called saponification. What are the products of saponification? That'll help you answer question number 3. Again, if you have problems, concerns, or questions, why, give me a call or email. I'll be happy to help.